Okay. Okay, it's Cinco de Mayo.
Guantanamero.
Yeah.
Guantanamero. Come here, Al. Come here, Al.
Okay.
Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir yo quiero echar mis versos del alma. Y antes de morir yo quiero echar mis versos del alma.
Guantanamero. And then in Guantanamero. Guantanamero.
No me pongan en lo oscuro a morir como un traidor.
It's Cinco de Mayo Day.
En lo oscuro
Okay.
a morir como un traidor.
Oh, hi. Excuse me while I have some chips and guacamole. What's the big deal today? See,
Cinco de
Caroline,
Mayo.
tell them what day it is.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm.
Okay. You've started eating already?
Yeah. Yeah. This is what Pedro Bronfman looks like. That was Pedro Bronfman, one of my favorite Latin artists, singer, composer, musician. He plays every and if you watched 90 episodes of El Chapo like we did, you would be very aware of Pedro Bronfman. Anyway,
That's right.
Hello everybody. It is Cinco de Mayo. What does Cinco de Mayo represent? I don't really know.
I
Caroline?
will look it up.
You don't either.
It's a celebration
Of
of
the
our
5th of
friends
May.
are gonna tell us.
It's usually a war of some kind.
Usually they're wars. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hello everybody. So nice to have you all here today, and I hope that gave you a little chuckle. Do I have to leave the hat on through the whole show?
Of course, it's Cinco de Mayo
Okay.
Day.
All
But
right.
I have to.
I'm glad I did my hair.
Okay, I have to do something right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So last night, your
Take it
So-
off. Let me
okay.
like shush. All right. Okay. Last night. Yes, last night.
So last night we were out for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and we met these people walking into the restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and
Their
we
names
met Paul
are-
and Tamara.
Yeah. And she's
And
one of us. Yeah, go on.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Let me finish.
All right. I will.
Okay.
I'll eat.
Paul and Tamara, and very nice people.
Very
they said
nice.
very nice things to Suzanne
Very nice.
about watching this show.
Uh-huh.
And we all went to our tables, and suddenly, a few minutes later, this appeared. A bottle of Dos Hombres. Okay?
Never heard of it.
Okay. Never heard of it.
No.
Okay?
Tequila or
It's
Tequila. No,
it's
tequila.
mezcal. Mezcal.
Is that the same
Oh,
as
it's
tequila?
mezcal.
Well, it's
Okay.
kind of tequila. It's described. Now, I have to tell you this. Madison is the daughter, their daughter, and she is in marketing of Dos Hombres for California. And they sent over this bottle of mezcal for us, and we're greatly appreciative greatly.
Right.
Okay?
Good. Say appreciative again.
And I've already, you can see that some of it's gone. That's
Yeah, that was
because
you.
I just poured a glass of it for myself. So, Paul, Tamara,
That was so
Madison,
nice.
And by the way, Bryan Cranston,
Great actor.
I think he's the greatest actor of
I
our
do too.
generation. I'm not kidding. Okay?
Well, I think that Bryan Cranston and that woman that we loved.
Chastain.
Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, Jessica
Jessica
Chastain.
Chastain,
Those
yeah.
are my two favorite actors right
Yeah,
now.
but they have both of them have different plumbing.
Oh,
So
totally,
we're-
yeah.
So Bryan Cranston, in
Great
terms
actor.
of males,
Yeah.
okay,
And a nice guy.
yeah, I think is the greatest actor of our generation, and he's endorsing this. He's involved with this. I hope he's making a load of
I
money.
knew he was a tequila lover. That night
Mezcal,
we met him.
mezcal.
It's mezcal, actually.
But isn't mezcal this?
It's well, Madison
version
describes
of-
it
Mezcal
as,
is
as the
super
cousin
smoky.
of tequila.
It has like it's actually really good with, I like it with like passion grapefruit juice or something. It needs like a little something sweet.
Because
Is
it like
cool
a
smoky
sipping?
flavor?
No, I'm sipping it. I'm sipping it like they do, when we watch El Chapo and Escobar. They sip it.
Yeah, we just sit there with a bottle.
Yeah.
By the way,
Okay,
they.
well, I'm here to tell you the history of Cinco de Mayo now, if you're ready.
Okay. All right.
Here's the Cinco de Mayo. Okay.
Or the
Okay.
5th of May, is a
What are
holiday
you
that
doing?
celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's victory over France in 1862 at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War.
I knew it'd be a
And
war.
while it's a very minor
I
holiday
knew it.
celebrated in Mexico, in United States, it has evolved into a commemoration of Mexican culture and heritage.
Huh? Who knew? Who knew? I didn't even
So
know.
that's why we're celebrating all the things we love
What was-
about Mexico.
What was France doing in Mexico?
Trying to colonize like everyone else.
I guess. Well, here's another great Pedro song. If you watch the El Chapo series, this is the. He's got cool voice. Such a cool voice, yeah. Anyway, you'll be happy to know, Caroline, that tomorrow when we walked in, I met her in the parking lot, and she specifically mentioned that I love your daughter-in-law.
Oh, that's so nice.
So it's our little show,
That's so
our little
nice.
show of 3. Anyway, welcome. You didn't even get to do the opening, but after, Pedro Bronfman singing kind of hard,
I don't know if he sings.
who do you think was singing I don't even know, Guantanamero? I'm
don't
not.
know.
What is the correct
I don't know.
language there?
The
It always sounds like Juan, Juan, whose last name is Tanamero, like some guy.
Yeah, it's not 1 ton tomato. I know that.
Or 1 ton tomato, so something like that. Yeah,
I know that's not correct.
yeah. So,
Okay, what do we got here?
what do we got? Well, we'll talk about gut renew in a while. Man, gut renew. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about the gut.
Well,
Because
first of all, for
everybody-
those people, there are a number of people that tune in immediately, and they want to know what the big deal is, and so here it is. Okay? It's 25% off the entire site, and because it's Cinco de Mayo Day, the promo code is Tequila25. That's SuzanneSummers.com.
So recently, I noticed that Al was burping.
What was broken?
Burping.
Oh.
And I thought, why is he burping? And then I thought, oh, you know why? I had forgotten to give you for a period of time
Okay.
your hydrochloric acid with
Okay.
pepsin.
That's your job, you know.
I know. As you get older, you know that you decrease your body's abilities to make on its own hydrochloric acid diminishes and sometimes is non-existent. If you don't have hydrochloric acid with pepsin in it in your stomach, then you can't digest your food. It's kind of impossible because that's what breaks it down. And so then I started giving him hydrochloric acid, and he needs like 4 capsules per meal to feel right. And it's such a difference in the way you've been feeling. It's so incredible. And then so I give him that when the meal starts. That's the HCl with pepsin. I have to take this too because I've had radiation. When you've had radiation, any of you have had radiation, it inhibits your body's ability to make hydrochloric acid for life. Things they don't tell you. Oh, thanks. After radiation, you have such heartburn. Those of you who've had it, you know what I'm talking about. Heartburn. Do you think that in medical school they could teach the doctors when the women or anybody who's had radiation starts complaining about heartburn, it's because they don't have any hydrochloric acid, because it's killed the body's ability to ever make it ever again, and maybe supplementation would be a good idea? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but all I know is this is what I do because I've had radiation and I don't have any issues right now. And at the end of the meal, then you take digestive enzymes, which again you used to make, but you don't make anymore or not enough of. It's all part of this thing that I always talk about. Aging is about worn out parts, and so these are parts that get worn out. Then at night, This is like gentle, fizzy lemon tea. You can put a spoon in cold water. It's fine. Maybe you'll like it better. I don't know. But my preference is I heat it up in the teapot. I put a spoon in each of our cups, and it's like a warm lemon fizzy tea. But what's really important is it's magnesium and vitamin. I got to put my glasses on.
C. Vitamin
Okay.
C.
Magnesium and vitamin C. Isn't there zinc in there too? Magnesium? No.
Yeah, a couple other. There are a couple
B.
other, but the
Yeah.
magnesium and C are
Magnesium
the
is
that work
your
the most
main
on those
ingredient.
muscles to get your poop out.
Right. She says eloquently.
I've gotten really loose talking about poop.
Yeah. I described one to Ellen this morning that I remember what Caroline said. So the magnesium makes you sleepy, not nice, at night. So you have the cup of tea and all of a sudden you get sleepy. And it calms you down. And according to Dr. Russell Blaylock, he says we're all magnesium deficient. It's one of the most important minerals that our body has to have. And then in the morning, when you've had a lot of magnesium before you go to sleep at night, you do, as Caroline just said, have a religious experience of having a great poop. It's kind of nice.
Wow, can I tell you something great?
Yeah.
April Rios said, Suzanne, you are such an inspiration. I'm down 27 pounds and planning to start your Gut Renew Challenge. Thank you for everything you guys do. You really are an amazing advocate for all of us.
Isn't that great? And this is what she's talking about, is the Gut Renew. Man, we can't keep this in stock. This is so incredible. This is so loaded with everything that you didn't have to eat today, nor I. Did you have marshmallow root or Jerusalem artichoke? There's just so much in here. And the smoothies are great. We've had one of these smoothies every morning for the past year. I had it only because I just like the way it tastes. And we have this catalog here with all the recipes in it. And you can do any one of these in there, or just do the one on the back of the package, which is frozen wild blueberries and coconut milk. But I try a different one every day. This morning, what do we have this morning? Oh, we had a papaya one this morning that we made up with some frozen papaya and fresh papaya. Here's pina colada, there's peaches and cream, orange creamsicle, turmeric boost, mango lassi. It's all like great stuff in there. So thank you. I'm so happy you lost all that weight, and I love that you are starting the Gut Renew 30-day challenge. And you'll probably
I'm
like
happy
us.
also to tell you that you have Gut Renew on the air and on the water coming to keep this stock replenished, because
You mean it's flying and
turned so many
sailing?
people on to this amazing lifestyle. So we have one batch in the air and we have another batch on a ship. So
Right now?
we're trying to get ahead so we can just start shipping it on ships, because it's a little more cost effective.
So that's happening right now as you and I speak?
Yeah, we have some that's being air freighted and some that's on ships.
Wow,
So we're
wow.
loading up.
Well, it makes sense to me. I'll say it again, I'm so boring, but we are under the greatest environmental assault in the history of humanity. And it's hitting most of us right in our gut. All that crap in the air, in the stuff we put on our skin, in the food that we eat, and the way they've messed with our soil and messed with our seeds and everything. Our guts are groaning, our livers are groaning. And so we came up with this Gut Renew powder to make these delicious smoothies in the morning. So delicious that you don't do it for medicinal reasons. You do it because you just want to have that in the morning. And I take a lot of supplements, so it makes taking the supplements so much easier. And but it's hit a chord. Every once in a while you hit a chord out there, and I kept hearing from all of you that you're constipated or bloated or dog-tired or unexplained weight gain, or just weren't liking the way you felt about yourself. And you're all finding, not all, but a lot of you are finding a great answer in the Gut Renew smoothie every morning. We have one every single morning, and mainly because we like it. It tastes great. There's one recipe Caroline made up, which is the peanut butter banana. just right there. Don't you want it? So you know when your bananas are starting to go bad and they're little black spots, so they don't taste good anymore. You usually end up throwing them out and thinking, I shouldn't have bought so many, and what a waste. Well, the moment I see those black spots on my bananas, I peel them, cut them in little bite-sized pieces, put them in a Ziploc bag, and put them in the freezer. And then I put the frozen banana in the smoothie maker, in the blender. That's the ice cube because it's frozen. I put chocolate almond milk. I put a little coconut milk. I put some peanut butter, a spoonful of cocoa powder, and I put a little yogurt, but you don't have to. Whip it all up, and it's like so good it's wrong. It's like this just tastes like the most incredible milkshake you've ever had, and it's a great way to wake up in the morning. So I have that about once a week. I'll probably do that Saturday, Alan, and we look forward to it every morning, to our smoothies. Gut Renew.
So good. Alan, have you tried any of the cherry ones?
Pardon?
Have you
Have you tried any of the
No.
smoothies with cherries?
Did you?
No.
No, we haven't done the cherry ones.
The frozen cherries, just because you guys know Al Hamill is a cherry guy.
Yeah.
He loves cherries.
Yeah, because the Gut Renew is vanilla flavored, so whatever you add to it, it will, it's a neutral flavor, and it does taste good on its own, which is why the smoothies taste good. But
Yeah.
try the cherry; it's good.
How about that, Al?
Okay. Do they have frozen cherries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have frozen everything.
Here's to Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah.
and here's to, well, this is Dos Hermanos.
Is that what they gave us last night?
Yes.
So nice tomorrow. I hope you're on.
Yes,
If you're
nice.
watching, send me a little message. If you see her name, Caroline, let me know.
Okay.
They were such nice people, and I just loved.
And generous people.
And I loved meeting
And who brings
one
a
of you
bottle
out
of
there.
tequila to a restaurant?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
I bet
Uh-huh.
that Madison had it in her car because she's in marketing, right? Huh?
Because it wasn't open.
That's right.
Can't have open booze in the
If
car.
it had been open, yeah. Well, happy Cinco de no. Well, it was a war,
Yeah, what's happy?
so we're glad that it's over. At least
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. By the way, there was a gentleman yesterday who wanted to know my opinion of the best business book that exists. And there are a number of incredible business books. I mean, incredible. But my favorite, my absolute favorite, is The Art of War
Oh, is that what you're reading over there?
by
Lao-
Sun Tzu.
Isn't
The
it
book
Lao
was
Tzu?
written 2,500, no, Sun Tzu. It was written by over 2,500 years ago, and it was written by, I think he was a warlord or a documentarian, I'm not sure. But it's an incredible book, and if you can read it if you're like Douglas MacArthur used this book, and Mao Zedong uses this book. But if you think of it in terms of business, it's really a very interesting book. He
I've never
says
thought
after
about
drinking,
it. Yeah.
This is like a double.
Yeah.
This is a double at least.
It's going to be a short night for you.
And for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, well, I have to go back to what I was
yeah.
doing.
Well,
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
happy. It is happy.
Yeah, and P.S. One-ton tomato is actually Guantanamera.
And what does that
which is
mean?
a Cuban song written by Joseito Fernandez in 1929.
It's a great song.
I love
And it's a patriotic song about Cuba. So
I love Cuba.
Guantanamera instead of
I love Cuba.
Halloween.
Cuba is a
Tell
great,
them about Cuba, Alan.
Well, it's a long story. I
Alan
was
spent
there.
a lot of time in Cuba.
I was there twice in the 50s, actually. Once before Castro and once after Castro.
I was in nursery school.
I should have been. And it was an extraordinary experience. And the Cuban people are really wonderful and smart and entrepreneurial. And I drove all the way across Cuba. And it was very interesting because the people who are between Havana and the other side of Cuba are nothing like the people in Havana. They're farmers, and they're not rich at all. They're very poor, but they have a great life. They love their life and they love their families. Really, I don't know what it's like today. I'm sure it's changed, it's very different. But when I was there, it was this wonderful place. I even tried to move there.
I'm glad you didn't. I wouldn't have met
So
you.
am I.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan, before you continue, did you just do something to the phone? Did you touch anything? Because Suzanne looks just lovely.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well,
Maybe that's a
something
secret.
Something just changed in the light.
Don't
that,
touch anything, Alan.
No.
Looks really nice. So,
Okay. You know, you were holding on to the light there.
Oh, maybe
and jiggling
that's
it a
it.
little bit. So
So
maybe.
it looks better, you say?
yeah, it looks lovely. I
Okay.
mean, sometimes it's just when it gets a little darker outside.
Okay.
But anyway, it looks lovely.
Well, thank you. Thank you. There are two more things. I've talked about the betaine, hydrochloric acid with pepsin, really important for digestion. Digestive enzymes at the end of every meal. Gentle colon renew as a little fizzy tea before you go to bed that makes you sleepy, and poop in the morning. And then I always say, I think the most, if you're only going to take one supplement in your whole life, I would say take a probiotic. We've got our probiotic today, and this has got all the lactobacillus and like it's loaded. But before you take your probiotic, take a prebiotic. And by the way, these taste good. Alan, when I forget to put it on his little tray that I bring him with all his vitamins, he always says, "Where's the candy?" And it's this. It's not candy, and there's no sugar in it, but it tastes really good. Prebiotic lozenges in this form are essentially food for the probiotic. In other words, the prebiotic makes the probiotic work better. So this is all about your gut in front of me here. The hydrochloric acid, digestive enzymes, gentle colon renew, the prebiotic, and then the probiotic. If you've ever had an antibiotic, anti takes away, probiotic, pro puts back. Anti takes away, pro puts back. And so once you've had antibiotic, it sort of messes up your microbiome balance. And the whole GI tract wants balance. The whole body wants balance. We want balance in our moods, in our body systems. Balance is what we're about. I now realize it's about balance, and it's also about alignment. If you've fallen, did you fall when you were a kid or something, and things are out of line, or your back hurts or whatever? I was out with a woman the other night, a friend of mine, and she's in her 50s, and she said, "Oh, I've got back and my neck and my ears and everything is." I said, "Did you ever fall?" She said, "Yeah, when I was a kid." Isn't it interesting that those falls we took as kids can often throw your alignment off for life? And like for me, with the accident I had earlier this year, it threw my alignment off, and that's what I work on all the time, and it's a lot of work. So balance is important. So what we're talking about today is gut balance for the probiotic, the prebiotic, which makes the gut balance of the probiotic work better, and then these other things aid in digestion. If you bloat, if you, after a meal you feel logy or whatever, you probably have digestive issues. But if you have digestive issues, I can't recommend Gut Renew enough. It's so incredible. This is wow. I love that you all love it so much. It just makes me so happy.
Well, you'll also be happy to know that, I'm on my way to a wedding in Hawaii tomorrow, and the bride has been using Gut Renew for 2 months to get in shape for her wedding. Yes.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. She is not someone who likes eating vegetables, and so this is a great product for her just to get her system running efficiently, and she really loves it. And we're about to go have a really beautiful wedding, so I'll send you pictures of her in her
nice.
Gut Renew gown.
Caroline has these 4 girlfriends from high school, or is it grammar school?
From middle school. Yeah.
And this friendship has remained all the way through, and that's what they're all going to this wedding. It's one of the girlfriend's daughters, and
the first one of that generation.
Yeah,
so.
You're so lucky to have that foursome friendship. That's rare, and I know you treasure it. I know you do.
Well, you'll be happy to know what was sent over from the office today. I have Golden Tanning Serum, Suzanne Organics Golden Tanning Serum. I have Suzanne Organics Healthy Glow Body Lotion. I have a Suzanne Organics Multi-Stick in Sunrise.
Yum.
Because isn't that going to be the perfect highlighter with that dress I'm wearing?
You bet. You bet. Oh, that dress is incredible.
And I have Suzanne Organics eyeshadow set in golden shimmer.
Wow.
So
wow.
all my Suzanne Organic stuff is going to get me looking a little sun-kissed and beautiful for
The
little
tanning
vacation.
serum is awesome. I like to mix the tanning serum with Healthy Glow, the moisturizer. I've got it on my face right now. It's really special. As an Irish woman who doesn't like the sun, I like the sun, but my body doesn't like the sun. These products give me the tan that I want. You won't tell today because I'm all covered up, but the tan
No,
that
but
I
you
want.
look like a sunny California girl.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, a Tammy Anderson man asks, so when you order the Gut Renew, do you get the book with it? And the answer, of course, is yes.
No.
Well, when you order the Gut Renew 30-Day Challenge
Yeah.
kits, the program guide comes with it.
Exactly.
If you order a single bag of Gut Renew, then that's where you're going to get the 25% off today. And if you'd like to order a program guide, you can add that to your cart. The Gut Renew Challenge kits have already been marked down, and that's a deeper discount than 25%. So we can't add another discount to those, but all these products that Suzanne's talking about today are available for 25% off. And if you want to get the big kit where we've already put them together, it's already discounted.
It's a very expensive product for us. Each bag costs us a lot of money, and because it's so loaded with the greatest ingredients. But what a difference this is going to make in the way you feel. Imagine not being bloated, just that, not being bloated. When I was bloated a year ago, that's all I thought about all the time. Everything I was going to wear, I thought about, oh, that makes me look so, my stomach looks so big. And then as a celebrity, I'd go out, paparazzi would catch me and point it out. It's a fun part of being a celebrity. Excuse me, but I can put up with it. I am an unusual celebrity in that I enjoy it. What a privilege. When I first started out, and Three's Company just was like a rocket. It took off, and it was just the hugest thing. It was kind of mind-boggling for me. And I would go to events. And I didn't go to a lot because Bruce was, they were usually on weekends, and I spent my weekends with Bruce. But the people that I knew who were on the other series, they would get mad at the paparazzi and leave me alone. And I think, why? Why? This is a dance. The dance between the celebrity and the photographer. And I learned all their names, and I treated them well. And when I do the photo line, I'd say, "Hey, Ron, how you doing?" And you know what? They didn't put out many lousy pictures of me, and they gave me a lot of space. My pictures sold really well, and I think it's because I understood the dance of the celebrity and the paparazzi. I never have understood people who get mad at them and walk away. I think, then why'd you become famous? So anyway, that's my.
You're a very good celebrity.
I am.
You're very kind to people. You're open. You actually like people.
I do.
I think being a celebrity is hard for people who are more introverted.
Yeah,
But who love being, an actor or a singer, but they might not have that social inclination.
Yeah.
You're just a very extroverted, happy, social person.
Yep. I like being out there. So when they go, "Hey, Suzanne," I go, "Hi." That was like walking to the restaurant last night. That woman, tomorrow, she stopped me, and I was so happy to meet her because she said she watches this show all the time, and her husband said she's your number one fan. And I thought,
Watch your finger out. Your fingers in. Thanks.
keep your fingers out, Al. What are you doing, Al?
Just trying to make life a little better here.
No, don't change
No,
anything.
no.
It's
Okay.
great.
It's
Just
great,
gotta
Al.
be really happy.
Come here, let me give you a chip and salsa.
I'm trying to click.
Kind of good.
Hey, Linda Falcon said, I have been using your skincare for about a year. I've had a few people tell me how good and healthy my skin looks. They said I looked a lot younger. My skin is soft and smooth. Thank you so much. I love your products.
I wish you were here, Linda. I'd kiss your face.
All of Suzanne skincare also 25% off today. Promo code is Tequila25. It's good for anything at SuzanneSummers.com. Suzanne's just chatting a little bit today about gut renew and all these amazing supplements.
And then don't forget the immune support. You know, this is predominantly zinc and vitamin C. And, you know, with what's going on in the country, this is a very important thing to take to build up your immune system. So I put in our smoothie every day 2 spoons for him and 2 spoons for me, so 4 spoons, and 1 spoon of the immune support and 1 spoon for me. And I figure I'm getting a lot of protection in the smoothie. Then I add all the other things. It's kind of tasteless, so you're just getting the fun of the frozen bananas or the frozen mangoes or the frozen strawberries or raspberries or blueberries or whatever, and whatever you add to it, either coconut milk or almond milk or yogurt or all of it. And it's so good.
By the way,
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard you say that. I heard you say you put a couple of scoops, you know,
Yeah,
in the smoothie
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
2 for me. Okay, I heard that. I heard you say that you are putting 1 scoop of the immune support in for you.
No, 1 for me and 1 for you.
Well, I didn't hear the 1
Oh,
for me.
no, 1.
Well, then I apologize.
Oh, I would never leave you out.
I know.
I take care of you. I've got your back, Al.
And my friends.
He's, oh my God, I'll wax poetic about him. The way he's taken care of me this year with my injuries, I could not have done it without him. For most of the year, I was instructed not to move. Not to move. You remember when I wore the dog collar for 2 months straight, 24/7, wow. I look back at pictures like that and I think that was hard. That was hard.
And I said to the doctor when he said, you have to get into bed and not move, I said, that's not going to be a real chore.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Cry me a river, Al. And so what I do for
Oh, I
him,
love these shows.
what I do for him to try to, well, I've always done this, and men aren't as into supplements as we women are, and we women are the ones who usually take care of our men in that way. That sounds sexist, but it's kind of the truth. And I've got these 2 little, I call them hats, but they're like jar tops that are big like this, and it's just the right size to hold all the supplements that I give us. I give us each a little hatful in the morning and a hatful at night. It's kind of gaggy. That's why the Gut Renew smoothie is so important for me, because I can get all those supplements down. But I don't know. I look at him. He looks so good. This is not, 84 years old. You said 85, but you're 84, Alan.
Oh, I was trying. I'm going to be 85 next month.
Is next month June? You're going to be 85?
Yeah.
Wow. You look like in your 60s. You look beautiful.
I was hoping.
Yeah, nice. 60s, yeah. So I give him all his supplements, and it's a lot of work, isn't it? You know, he needs this, but I need that, and he needs this, and I need
I
that.
appreciate it.
I know you do. I know you do. And I love the results on you. It really makes a difference. So all these supplements that I bring to you, yeah, it's my business. We're a small business, but also I feel passionate about health and the new way to be healthy. And the new way to be healthy is to keep yourself juiced up with the right nutrients, the right minerals, replacing the parts of you that are declining or that are worn out, like your hormones and all of that. I love teaching about hormones. I love it. I truly understand how that whole thing works, and what a difference it makes in your life when you're hormonally balanced, nutritionally balanced, and balanced with your minerals. And if you're thinking right and loving right, life is really good. It doesn't matter what age you are. I know I'm chronologically old, but I'm not old, and that's what I always wanted to achieve. So anyway, So what are you making for dinner?
Well, Linda Hills said Al looks like he's in his 60s.
Did you hear that, Al?
Yep.
Linda Hill said you look like you're in your 60s.
Well,
And Lisa Falcon said you both look amazing. Plus, you are kind and sweet.
Thank you. I'm not perfect, but I try my best.
And Brenda Hoonan said the balsamic fig and vanilla is the balsamic vanilla fig is so great. She puts it on her food. That's Suzanne's amazing infused olive oils and balsamic vinegars.
Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. You can put it on ice cream and you can put it on your chicken. You can put it on a hamburger. You can reduce it and use it as a thick sauce to pour over. I've never liked balsamic vinegars. They're always acidy, but ours is aged a minimum of 12 years, and it's all like thick, unbelievably gorgeous syrup.
Amazing.
Just amazing.
Well, you have Susan Simpson on watching the show today. She said, "Hi, Suzanne. You look great. I have bought your products in the past from HSN. I'm glad you're back on the air. Love Three's Company, too. I watch it a lot. I always thought you were a beautiful lady. Lovely smile, too. I want to try some of your healthy products. You and Alan look great."
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I walk my talk, so does he. I do what I say to you. I do what I write about in my books. I believe it with all my heart. I've got your back. I am very proud of the fact that I realized that nobody was watching out for us women, and I took that charge, and I love that you've responded in the way that you have. The first thing I was able to really do for you is to pass on the joys of hormonal balance. And if you're not hormonally balanced, you're not understanding like why your body doesn't feel right, and why your hair is stringy, and why you can't sleep, and why you itch, and why you're in a bad mood, and you don't feel any sexual feelings. It's your hormones. So I think the most important book you could get of mine right now is I'm Too Young for This. But any of them, like Breakthrough or Sexy Years or A New Way to Age, they're all great. But I'm Too Young for This targets all the most cutting edge hormone information. I'm now starting to work on a new hormone book because it grows and changes, and as I learn, I will pass it on to you. But it's been thrilling to become hormonally balanced, both Alan and myself, and it's really like.
Well, you have another, someone else watching named Kathleen McNamara. She said, Gut Renew fixed my bloating problem that was chronic.
Wow.
It's gone.
Wow. I bet anything she still has it now. I don't mean the bloating. Once you get the results of this, then you just want to have one of these every day like Alan and I. What are you doing, Al?
Yeah, and I have one every single day. And also because
I do too.
You don't, sometimes you have it just because it's convenient and it tastes good.
Yeah.
It
And it
takes
fills
away
you up,
that, like,
and it fills you up.
What do we when I get hungry and there's not something readily available, like, oh great, I can have a Gut Renew smoothie and I'm satisfied, and 20 grams of protein keeps me full and feeling good, and you know you've done something good for yourself.
Come here, Al.
okay.
He's like walking around today. He's got ants in his pants.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's old.
Well, I'm going to tell you, your crew did a good job today.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It was a process. What?
I'm here for you.
Oh, I just like you being here.
Oh, okay.
You want to?
Nothing.
No. Okay. All right. All right.
I like your maracas.
I know you've always liked them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tamara just said how nice I am in person. Oh, thank you, Tamara.
You should try living with her, Tamara.
We really enjoyed meeting you and your husband. It was a one-syllable name. Was Don, I believe.
Paul.
Paul?
Paul. Yeah. Paul and I used to date.
No. Tamara, tell me your
Paul.
husband's name. I thought
It's
it was
Paul.
Don.
How much do you want to bet?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know.
I'll bet the house.
No, you you always like to bet when you know that I'll lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
right.
course.
You're not a fair gambler.
Why else would you bet?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I've never gambled. I'm not a gambler. Right.
Well, you kind of gambled on me.
I did not. I knew.
Christine Rizika said, gut wringer keeps me full till dinner. Love.
It does, huh? I have one in the morning. I don't really need lunch, but I usually have something to eat at lunch, and then I have dinner.
But you're into a schedule.
I am.
Like you the first thing, breakfast, okay?
Because I was trying to put on weight, so I eat 3 meals a day.
Okay, right, exactly.
I have to kind of stop now because I put on the weight. I lost all that weight in surgery. I lost 21 pounds, and I went down to 100 pounds. That's way too thin for me.
And that 21 pounds was sold on eBay. Did you mention that?
But now I weigh 127.7.
Seven.
I'm almost 128 pounds as of the other day. So it's enough. Because from now on it's going to be real easy to gain weight. I have to stop.
Well, what's interesting, most of the weight you've gained is muscle.
Yeah, I've gained a lot of muscle. I'm so glad. So glad. So what are you making for dinner tonight, Caroline?
You know, because we're leaving tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
it's going to be, I will probably have a chocolate peanut butter banana gut renew smoothie
Oh, okay.
when the show's over.
Okay.
And then Bruce and I will either have a salad or maybe order something. There will be no cooking tonight.
Yeah, I understand. I'm making for lack of a better description, like a chicken curry over cauliflower rice, but they call it butter chicken. He loves it. It's one of his favorite dishes, so we're having
it's
that
so
tonight.
good.
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
Great recipe.
So,
So flavorful. And now you have all of your spices so easy to see.
yes, tell Bruce I'm waiting for my light bulbs.
Oh, okay. I will. I'll make sure those are ordered and sent there.
About what?
Now tell him I want my light bulb.
No, he ordered them
I know.
because oh my God, it was the greatest gift.
This is like straightening out his sock drawer.
Sock drawer when he was a little kid. When people would come over to our little apartment when Bruce was a little kid, I would say, "Do you want to see Bruce's sock drawer?" And we'd go into his little room, and everything was color coordinated and all laid out perfect. So for Mother's Day, and I think I told you this, that he took all my spices. I've been in this house 45 years. Maybe some of those spices were 45 years old. The ones in the back of the cabinet. And what he found was, he said to me, "You do not need 5 cans of dry mustard." And I had multiples of all sorts of things like that. So he got rid of all the multiples. He got rid of all anything that was, expired. He got all new jars, all exactly the same size. He labeled them on the top, poured the spices into them, and then alphabetically arranged them on shelves in my spice cabinet. It's like when people come over, I want to show them my spice cabinet, and they go, I go, "No, you don't understand what it used to look like." So that was a great Mother's Day gift. So are you all you girls in Hawaii going to celebrate Mother's Day together?
Yes, they have a Mother's Day brunch planned for
Nice,
Sunday.
nice.
Which is nice. When you go to a destination wedding, it's a lot of events.
Yeah.
So we're throwing a shower on Thursday, which is sort of the welcome event, and then Friday's the rehearsal, which is going to be on a catamaran, which will be fun.
Oh my gosh.
And Saturday is the wedding, and then Sunday is a Mother's Day brunch.
Wow. Send lots of pictures, okay?
I will, and,
All right.
and Leslie and Daisy are coming out to see you, right?
Yes, Leslie and Daisy and Olivia and Ari.
Oh, how nice.
I know. So
Well,
Leslie
you
and
guys
Daisy
take
are
plenty of
making me
pictures
dinner.
so I can post them.
I will.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you know what Leslie's making?
I have no idea. She asked
She's
me.
been cooking such great food.
Yeah, she's got a good feel. Well, she's so creative, and she asked me if I had a rice cooker. So I know there's something with rice. So and those are always kind of those yummy. There's usually garbanzos and things like that. So it's going to be good. Anyway,
That's fun.
it's sort of
Good. Well, that's your your Cinco de Mayo show.
Hope you all enjoyed it. I always, always, always love my time with all of you. Tamara, thank you again for the tequila, the mezcal.
Maybe it's Tamara.
No, she said, oh, yeah, maybe it's Tamara. Yeah, here comes Al in his sombrero. Give me my sombrero, and let's see if we can get that music going again. Oh, did you say her husband's name is Paul?
Yeah,
It is.
of course.
It is. Okay. Come here. Give me
Get
my
the
hat.
music going. I only dance the music.
My hat. My hat. Yes, say mama. Bye, everybody. Come here. Okay, turn off the camera. Arriba! Turn it off now while we got the applause. Okay, good night, everybody. We'll see you, today's Wednesday, Friday. Mwah.
Are you living happy?
I can't find the off. Okay. Keep smiling.